There's a whole lot of podcasting going on, but ain't none like this one, though. Hey! Get out your feelings. Hey! Come on. Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey! Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey! Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Scott Simpkins, and welcome to another episode of Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast. Listen, you already know what to do. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share because you really want to share this one and comment on this one. All your haters welcome. All the supporters welcome. But really, like, comment, and share on this because I'm going in and I'm taking my time and breaking all the stats down. I'm breaking it down from college to the WNBA, what the stats show and what they don't show. Because last night's conversation was wonderful. I had fun with it. But when you really think about what they were saying, and from the last video I did, somebody was lying. Because if you want to talk about stats, I got the stats today, baby. I got them today. Y'all, hey, sit back and relax, grab your popcorn, bag of chips, a soda, or what have you. I know it's college football Saturday. We're going to get into it. Colorado played last night. They lost first game of the season. Not worry about it. My Gators play today. We'll see what happens, you know what I'm saying, and keep it going. But today, I got to talk about our Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark because the conversation last night was something that disturbed my spirit because they only showed a part of it but didn't go all the way in, and they just fabricated things from their mind and didn't tell the whole truth. Because if stats tell the whole truth, then we really got a problem because stats tell some truth but not all. So let's go to it. All right, last night's conversation, guys, I told y'all that I had a conversation with some people that I love, family members that I just met for the first time, that fashion designer. There you go. Fashion designer, has some very awesome clothes. She made me a Derrick Rose shirt years ago, and I think I still have that shirt, and it was a phenomenal shirt. She did things for Matt Barnes and all, so everybody that I'm connected to has something going on in a positive way where big time people have either rocked it or they partner with them. So I thank God for that. But last night was the first time that I had conversations with them on this matter. Now, like I said, she is a phenomenal basketball player. You know, she didn't go all the way because she broke her hand. And I saw somebody in the comment like, well, she was this. No, I'm not going to do that. She was extremely good, her and her sister. But when you take the time to dog out Angel Reese and not tell the whole scope of it, from how the teams are constructed and how the players play with each other on that team that are not that good, the stats will tell you a totally different story than what you actually watched on TV. That's why I say there is a such thing as the eye test. The eyes can be deceiving, and what you see on the stats can deceive what you saw with your own eyes. So let's get into it, guys. Hold on, let me take this gun. I have them on board. So check out their product, and we'll go on right after this quick announcement. Let's go. This show is sponsored by The Urban House. If you're a candle lover, you love coming home to a beautiful smell when you walk in the door, then make sure you go support The Urban House. All the smells, all the scents that you can desire. If you like to chill, if you like to read, if you like to go to your favorite sofa, turn on the fireplace, and watch a little TV, The Urban House has the right scent for you to set the mood. Even if you want a romantic night with your boo, make sure you go to The Urban House. My personal favorite is the pumpkin spice. I love that smell. It's my favorite. I love the smell of the holidays. I love the smell of family. I love the smell of food. So pumpkin spice is my favorite. You can go right to The Urban House and get one and mention my name, and you will get a discount. She has oils. She has multiple scents that you can enjoy your house and make sure that when anyone's come over, they know that you've been to The Urban House. Even if you have pets and they have their scent in the house, go to The Urban House and that scent will walk right out the door. Make sure you go and DM them. Tell her what kind of scent you want. She will handcraft it, make it to your liking, and they will ship it to you, or either you can come pick it up. They're located right here in Winter Haven, Florida, and if you don't live in Florida, they will ship it right to your residence. The Urban House. Go right to their Instagram, give them a call, give them a subscribe, and make sure you support and represent the Urban House. All your candles, all the scents, make sure the Urban House is on your table. And we're back. Y'all make sure y'all go grab them candles, man, because I got a few of them in here, and they do smell real good, and it's legit. Everything that I do, everybody that I partner with is legit, and y'all make sure y'all go and hit them up and get you some candles and set the mood in your house. All right, y'all. Now let's go. The thing that was said last night, that Angel Reese is not that good. She is trash, and some of y'all was so confused about the title that I put on that last video. I even lost some subscribers. Come back, because if you look at the video and listen to what I was saying, it was about the conversation that was had on last night. You all know my stance on Angel Reese. I had one brother to say, man, I'm a subscriber. I see your videos, man, but what's up with the title? It's to draw you in. It's to draw you in so you can see exactly what was said last night. That's what was said last night. They talked about Shaq wasn't that great of a player. All he had to do was this, that, and the other. I'm like, man, how in the world y'all try to dog people because of their size and the position that they had to play and knowing their job versus not knowing their job? And I'm like, these are Hall of Famers that you're talking about. Oh, I said, well, if rebounding is so bad and grabbing your own rebound is so bad, then why do we praise Dennis Rodman, who is in the Hall of Fame? Oh, well, he understood his role and he had a higher percentage than Angel Reese. He only shot the ball maybe 3 times a game. That because he knows his role. Angel Reese don't know a role. Kill me with all that. So all the players that says that Angel Reese is really good and this, that, and other. Kevin Durant, is he crazy? Shaquille O'Neal, is he crazy? I'm talking about Hall of Famers. Steph Curry, is he crazy for saying Angel Reese is good? We ain't worried about Jeff Teague and them. Now they want to retrack and backtrack and all the things that they said before. Now they want to backtrack and all. Is Lisa Leslie crazy? Lisa Leslie actually took the time out to work with her on her game. Is she crazy? One thing I can't stand about people that try to judge there right now is that they try to put a cap on them and say, this is how they're going to be, or this is where they're at for the next 5 seasons. They'll never grow. They'll never excel. And I'm like, according to the stats that you say that you pay attention to, Angel Reese is 4 levels above where she was at last year. Now, anybody that knows math, you can start off right here and you can get 4 100s and your percent will go up just a little bit. Whoever made math up, I ought to slap him in the face, because that should be like, hey, if I got 4 100s, if I start out with a 69, hey, I should be at 112 or something, but that's just how averages are. So if Angel Reese started off, kind of bad this season, but she been balling and dogging and dogging and balling, then her percent don't rise up like that. But you mark where she started balling to where she's at now, Angel is well over 57%. She is averaging over 18 points per game. She is averaging over 15 rebounds per game. They have done a trajectory since the time that she has started balling and figured things out after Vandersloot went down. And it was also said that she took more shots than the team and this, that, and other. And Area Atkins is, now understand this. That could be true, but let's put it in perspective. Area Atkins was out for a long time. So when Angel did shoot a high percentage of the shots, she was well over 52%, 55% with her shots, because nobody else was really hitting their shots. So she had to take over while Area Atkins was out. So let's stop trying to act like she just ball hogging and this, that, and other. No, some of your key players was injured. What other options do you have? And Jeff P did not bring any players in to take those spots from Vandersloot. That was actually good. I can't remember the girl, Marquisa Williams or something like that. Man, the girl fell on the floor like 5 times and put up 2 points and she's gone. Jeffrey, she was just sitting there collecting a check and never played really, and she gone. Oozing, I was having high expectations about Oozing, but she gone. She ain't gone from the team, but she just going out on the court, not scoring. Got some good handles and stuff like that. I really want to give her a shot, but I was wrong about that. I don't know what's going on with that. But let's go ahead. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack because I'm in my feelings right now. Let's backtrack. I got a show at 6. So it's 2:24 over here. I want to go ahead and get this out the way so y'all can watch, y'all can comment, and y'all can share it. So let's go. We're going to go with facts, right? Let's go to college. because she said that Angel Reese was the third best player on that team. Let's go here. Put up the screen. Let's go. All right. We all know that Angel Reese started out with Maryland in her freshman years, right? And Angel Reese was a freshman at Old Maryland, and she averaged a whopping 10 points per game, right? She averaged 10 points per game, and she averaged 1.3 blocks, 1.5 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, 6.0 rebounds, 3.3 defensive rebounds, 2.7 offensive rebounds. Field goal percentage, 71, 4.9 free throws, 72% free throws, right? That's Maryland. Next year, she averaged 17 points per game. All right. Then she transferred to LSU. The championship year, she averaged 23 points per game, right? And her final season, she averaged 18.6 points per game and averaged 13.4 rebounds per game as a whole. So her whole average for her collegiate career, she averaged 18 points per game and 13 rebounds. So if she was the third best player, right, then let's go and see exactly how that roster with LSU was matched up with their own players. And we're going to go down this list. So take your time and watch this so you can have these arguments with people that just like to make up stuff. All right. The championship year, Angel averaged 23 points per game and 15 rebounds and 2 assists. The next one in line was Alexis Morris. She averaged 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Flau'jae, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. LaDasia Williams, who I had on my podcast on Unmuted, she averaged 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Carson, 8 points, 2. I ain't got to go through the whole thing, but if my eyes is not deceiving me, looks like Angel Reese was the leading scorer on that squad. Do y'all see that? Am I tripping? Do y'all see that, or am I tripping? I'm just trying to figure out, am I on drugs? Did my mama drop me on the head when I was conceived? Because my eyes is telling me that Angel Reese was the leading scorer on that squad. Okay, that was the championship year. Now let's move over to the next year, all right? Her final year with LSU, the leading scorer who? The leading scorer who? The leading scorer who was? Angel Reese. 18.6 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. Anissa Morrow, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Flau'jae, 14 points, 5 rebounds. You ain't even got to go through the whole list, but just look at it. Take a moment to look at it. So you can have these facts for people that just say stuff because they want to dog Angel Reese. That's all they want to do. Just dog Angel Reese for no reason, because they hate her as a beautiful woman. They can't stand her because she's confident. They can't stand her because she can hoop, she can ball, and she's a businesswoman. She is the prototype of how we want our daughters, our black women that we're marrying and dating to be. Confident, bold, a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? Doing great things. You know what I'm saying? Not just sitting at home watching stories and watching reality TV and got something to talk about at work. No. Get out and do something with yourself. Get out and do something with your life. Let's build this kingdom together so we can be prosperous in our marriages. All right. So let's go to Caitlin Clark. All right. Caitlin Clark, she said her next leading scorer was 10 points per game. Caitlin Clark did not have a squad. Let's go here. Caitlin Clark's junior year, she averaged an astounding 27 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Can I see the next person? Monica? Wait a minute. Monica averaged 17. Monica averaged, I thought it was 10. Monica averaged 17, 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Warnock, who was a guard, averaged 10. So you got 27, 17, and 10. That's a good lineup to me. It seems like everything is going in order how you want your team to be constructed, especially in college. You got your star player, you got the supporter, the next one that's going to get drafted, and you got your supporting roles. They're playing their part. Oh, okay, well, let's go here. Her sophomore year, Caitlin averaged 27 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. That's extremely good. You can't take anything away from her during her college year at all. But check this out. Ooh, Monica averaged 21 points and 6 rebounds. And Warnock averaged 11. Man, wait a minute. Somebody lied to me last night. Somebody lied to try to fit this false narrative about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Hold on. I got more. Hold on. Let's go. All right. That's the same thing. Let's go here. As a freshman, she had some phenomenal numbers. Caitlin Clark, 26 points. The same girl that been with her that whole time had 19 points per game. Warnock had 12, and Marshall had 9 points. Now, you tell me her backup only had 10 points? Tell me. So you mean to tell me that her team was the reason that she lost in the tournament? That she lost those seasons, that she never got an NCAA ring? See, Angel Reese led her team, and the team followed, and they won. Now, we all saw that her last year, she hurt that leg again, and she wasn't the same player because they was leading the game at that point, and then Angel got hurt. And, of course, Clark doing Clark things, she balled out and they won, right? So it's amazing how people make stuff up to try to fit their narrative, and they were just going on and on and on. Now, like I said, it was good conversation. But when you go on and on and on and getting your friends to laugh with you because they really don't know what they talk about either. They ain't looking at no stats. They just like they listen to the leader of their pack talk noise and talk crap. So they're going to back them up with laughs and profound things that they're talking about. And they just going on and on and on and on and on. In the championship game, yes, Angel Reese was a third leading scorer. But who got them there? Angel Reese did. Who was the leader of that squad? Angel Reese did. She was the center at that time for the team. My bad. She was the number 4. Williams was the center, right? And I said on the podcast with Miss Williams that they wouldn't have won that game without her 20 points. Okay? Angel did her job. But the supporting cast got to do their job too, because at the end of the day, it is a team sport. And if you want to go watch the interview with LaDasia Williams, I probably might upload it on this. I don't know how many of you guys are actually watch it, but I will bring it over here from Unmuted and drop it right here on this page. Or you can go to my other podcast, Unmuted, and watch it over there. I had her on here from that championship year. They wouldn't have won it without her. Period. And the girl that came off the bench and were popping threes and didn't miss, they wouldn't have won it without her. See, you can't win without a team. Caitlin tried to do it without a team. Maybe they probably would have won if she would have passed the ball and stopped having all those turnovers, but I digress. All right, let's go to the WNBA, y'all. Let's look at these highlights. For those who don't understand, when you make a jump from the WNBA, from college to the WNBA, there is a gap, right? There's a little gap because you don't get that much rest. You have to learn extremely fast from college to the WNBA. Paige Beckers is a phenomenon. She's figuring it out, and she's balling. Angel Reese had to figure it out. Caitlin Clark had to figure it out, okay? She's still figuring it out. These are good players. I do not do they can't play ball. I don't do none of that. No, Caitlin can ball. Paige can ball. You know what I'm saying? Bantam, all of them, they can ball. But some players do not mesh together as a team. And what Jeff P has done to the Chicago Sky, he has ruined the first 2 years so far as winning goes for Angel Reese and Cardoso. Because our Twin Towers should be killing in the league, right? They should be at least right here. But together they're still here because of Jeff P, because the supporting cast that you put around your star players cannot fulfill the job that we need. We have very much inconsistent guard play. We still do. When Courtney Vandersloot went down, it should have never gone to Angel Reese's hands. You should have had a serviceable point guard that don't turn the ball over, that know how to pass the ball, that know how to get them to their spots, and that can create their own shot. We have people that don't know how to create their own shot. Vandersloot was old. She can create her own shot, but she didn't pass well. You had Kira Nurse that was a starter at the time. She didn't pass well. She'll get you 17 points every now and then, but she didn't pass well. They was like they didn't know how to pass Angel the ball. You got to actually watch the games and actually look. There were no plays drawn up for Angel like that. You got to actually put all your arguments in perspective. If you watch the game and you see what was going on inside of those games, Angel was not featured at all. She had to fight, and claw her way into the scoring bracket. And when Angel grabs the ball, we got pictures and videos of her getting rebounds and getting buckets over 5, 4, and 3 people with no fouls. So she missed a lot of shots by fouls, and she did not get the call. And the moment she called them out, oh, this, oh, that, she's a selfish player. Oh, this, that, and the other. It's like, guys, stop it. What did the girl do to you? What did she do to the league? What did she do to the people? Why do y'all hate her so much? All she's doing is playing basketball. That's it. Look at the highlights. Look at the highlights, y'all. Look at her. She is dogging and balling and balling and dogging. Now, she's also said that Angel took the majority of the shots on the team. Let's kill that right now with the stats. Let's go. I'm ready for this, y'all. I was ready for this. Oh, yes, I was. I was ready for this. Okay, let's go. The game 1, when they got blown out by the Indiana Fever, Reese took 14 shots. And we saw the game. She got fouled. She got beat up, and they was not calling it. She got blocked. She got hit from the back, but she still managed to give us 12 points, 17 rebounds, 1 3, 1 assist, and 3 personal fouls. Okay. Next up on the line was Cardoso with 9 and Vandersloot with 9. All right. As we go to the next game up, Reese was 0 for 8, and that was that abysmal game, and she was 0 for 8, 12 rebounds and 2. So you can't say she took the shots there. All right. Who was the leading shots right there? Vandersloot had 11. Let's go to the next one. They was 0-3 against the LA Sparks. Angel Reese took 11 shots, made 5, 13 points, 12 rebounds. Vandersloot had 10. Will had 10, took 10 shots. Nurse had 9, Atkins had 6. All right, let's go to the next one. That's only 2 games that she had more. The next one, they lost. They were 0-4. Reese had 13 points, 15 rebounds, 3 of 9. Cardoso was 8 of 14 with 16. Vandersloot 7 of 13. Atkins 7 of 15. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next one. All right. They finally got a win. Angel only took 6 points. This is where we begin to say, what is Jeff P doing? Not Jeff P. Yeah, well, Jeff P too. But what is Coach Marsh doing? Understand this about Coach Marsh. This man was trying to figure it out because he's a new coach. He was trying to figure things out in the early part of the season with this squad that I was just given. I was given by Jeff P. So Angel's role changed tremendously when he became the coach versus Teaspoon. Changed tremendously. All right. So she played 25 minutes, 2 of 6, 9 rebounds, 6 points. Cardoso, 9 of 13, 23 points, which was very good. Vandersloot 9, Nurse 10, Atkins 14, and they won their first game. All right. Now, the second game, I'm just doing this to prove a point here. Reese was 4 of 13, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Cardoso 1 of 5. Vandersloot 5 of 13. Ariel Atkins 8 of 14. Now, it seems like the games where Andrew was trying to force herself some points because there was no plays drawn up for her, that, okay, in that paint, I keep telling people, the paint, the trenches is not a pretty place. It never have been a pretty place to play, guys. It never have been a pretty place to play. You go inside of those trenches, you grab your rebounds, you get cuts, you get bruised, you get hit upside the head, you get fouled, but they just won't call it for her, even now. Even now. Even now. All right? Let's go. All right, let's go. All right, they're 2-6 on this game against New York. Angel Reese was 8 for 13. She hit a 3, had 11 rebounds, and 17 points. All right, she led the team in points and attempts. Atkins was 5 of 11. So that's 2 games. That's 2 games out of 6 where she had the most attempts. Everybody else had more. I keep telling people, where you look at a person and how they start, if you really, really look, the way how the season started for Chicago is not where they're at now. They still can't win because the same players are still there, but things are different through injuries, through lineup changes, through how the coach throw the ball in, the plays that he throw for the different players and throw the ball in, this, that, and other. She leads the league in turnovers. If you watch the game, man, it's a lot of forcing because the team don't move around. They don't get open. They throw in a lot of traffic because the defense know from the other team that you only got maybe 2 players that can cut you in multiple ways. That's Reese, Cardoso, and Atkins. That's why we always want Cardoso to use that 6'7" frame. The way how she got blocked by a 6'2" guard, or not a 6'2" guard, but a 5'11" guard, or however, is abysmal to me, because you should be able to jump and get that. You should be able to be dunking right now. You should be dunking. 6'7", but that's just how it is. Sometimes Cardoso was inconsistent, but she's played a whole lot better in these last few games. But let's just get down to the nitty gritty here, right? Angel Reese got injured and she sat out. Ariel Atkins got injured and she sat out. Ariel Atkins was the leading shot taker on the Sky. And there will be games where she won't shoot, and we say you need to shoot the ball. So when your teammates are not shooting, what are you going to do? And you know that you can score. Not take the shots either? No, you must take the shots. That's why I say put your stories and your so-called facts into the right narrative, into the right frame, because the narrative that she's trying to make about Angel, that she's just taking, no, man. Angel's not even considered the number 1 on the team. They trying to run it through Cardoso, and we still didn't win. So when Angel stepped up and started balling and dogging and balling, the girl, come on, man, the girl average went up. Now, let's be honest about here. She went up, and she was the Eastern player of the month. She was the Eastern player of the week. She had all that because she was dogging and balling and balling and dogging. Her average went up to 19 points per game, 17 rebounds and 2 assists. There was players of the week alongside Angel Wilson for 23 and 10 and 2. It's like, dude, stop lying on Angel because you want her to be bad. No. And y'all acting like this is the end. This is only year number 2. Man, let's go to it. Let's go to it because I'm tired. I got things to do. Let's go to this right here. Let's look at what Chicago really did and what Angel really did her first 2 years, okay? The first 2 years, let's go. Look at this right here, and then we're going to end this because I'm kind of tired. I got to get ready. Her first year as a rookie, she averaged 13.6, okay? 5 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 13 overall. 1 assist, 1 steal, 0.5 blocks, 2 turnovers. Field goal percentage, 39.1. Yeah, that was bad. That was very bad, but the same thing still applies. They didn't call no fouls to that girl, and a lot of deflections were called blocks and a field goal attempt, and that shouldn't have been. But she still needed to make those bunnies around the rim. We wanted to see her more efficient, and she was 73% from the free throw line, right? And let's jump to this year. She played the majority of the games and missed a lot at the end, but right now she's averaging 14.4. Now, mind you, like I said, through the last 2.5 months, Angel has been on a tear. But yet, because she started out bad in the beginning, you won't see that in the overall scope. Because honestly, if math was done right and created right, she would be averaging 17 points per game right now. All right? But overall for the season so far, 14.4, 12 rebounds, 3.7. So you round that up to white math. Round up, she's averaging 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block per game, 4 turnovers, which is not good, but you know, she understands that new role, and 45.8, which is 46% field goal. Now, through the stretch of her turnaround before the All-Star game, Angel was averaging better than 60% around the rim. Better than 60%. So I'm trying to figure out, what more do you want the girl to do? She's balling. She's doing her job. She's helping her team out. She's helping her team win when they can. And without her, we already see what she's like, what the team is like without her. So she's the leading scorer, the leading rebound and assist on her squad as a forward. The number 4. I'm really trying to figure out like how I don't get it. Y'all help me understand this. I'm trying to understand, what did this girl do? What did she do? What did she do to people that just hate on her? The girl brought, I mean, balloons and roses for her friend on the opposing squad because she loves her friend. She loves her people. She even turned AT into a softie. And you know, AT is like Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone mixed. People love Angel. They love what she brings. People who don't know her, they just talk down on her. Like she just, it's like, dude, what's wrong with y'all? And as Black women, why can't we elevate? Why can't y'all elevate? Why can't y'all elevate? Because I'm gonna start doing videos about Coco Gauff and this new phenomenon. Man, this girl is, she's bad. Tay Townsend. Tay Townsend. I'm gonna do some videos on her, Coco, Serena, and Venus, and all like that. And y'all pray for Serena because I don't know what she got going on. That's why I suggest you stay home. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stay home. Stay home and stay home. All right, stay home. I know it's tempting that you can love whoever you want to love, and I'm fully on board with that. But stay home, because when you start making changes about that, come on, man, you already see what's going on. But why can't we uplift each other though? Angel has done nothing but good for the league, nothing but good for herself, her family, marketing ability, all that. Caitlin Clark is a good player. She has done well for her team and this, that, and the other, whatever like that. Although her team is winning without her. Like, hey, who is Caitlin Clark? And those of you that like to lie and say that if Caitlin Clark ain't playing, nobody's watching the W numbers are going upward without Clark. Yes, they are. And I was like, whoa, I wanted the haters see that. They're going upward. So all these people that like to bring up stats, go fact check for yourself, because they can bring something up from maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, but don't bring up what it is now. You know, they can do that, and then you don't pay attention to stats like that. Go and research for yourself and build up your arguments, because stats don't tell the whole story. Angel Reese's defense, she talked about her defense as well. Oh, what is that another? Man, that number don't tell the whole story, don't tell the truth. Those that are dogs like A'ja Wilson and Fee, when they go up against Angel Reese, they don't have the best games of their lives. She guards them very well. She guards that paint very well. People change their shots, their passes, and this, that, and other, clog up the middle and all when she's down there. And it's just sad that people don't see that. Basketball is more what you see on the paper. It's well more than what you see on the paper. If you know the sport, if you played the game, then you automatically know that there's more that's not on that paper. They help you win games or either lose games. By a simple raise of the arm to swat a ball might not show up on the paper. But if it helped you win the game or stop the pass from going to somebody wide open, you did your job and you helped your team win. It could save a championship, could save you guys winning a national title, however. But all for the haters. Keep on hating. Angel gonna keep on shining. No matter what you think, she made it. You didn't. She made it. You didn't. And she's gonna keep on making it. I'm done. I can go on and on and on, but I'm done. I only believe in giving y'all 10, 15, 20-minute videos. All right? I'm done. So y'all enjoy your Saturday. I got it off my chest. Hopefully I don't have to come back down this road. I already know there's going to be some haters and everything in there or whatnot, but what have you. It's fine. Hate on, hate on, hate on. She's in the league. You're going to have to deal with Angel for a long time, and she's only going to get even more better because it goes up and it goes up and it goes up. When a player got the skill and the attitude, you won't stop right here. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep going until you reach your ceiling, until you reach your top. That's all. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Support the Jersey Dude. The Jersey Dude. He has all of your sports needs, all of your sports jerseys from NFL, basketball, highlights, soccer, whatever it is. He has all of your jerseys from old school, new school, middle school. The Jersey Dude have all of your needs. Get a great birthday gift. Get an anniversary gift. Get a wedding gift. Jerseys are just as good as jewelry. Get you a jersey from the Jersey Dude. Go to his Instagram or his Facebook, DM him, call him, send him a message. He will get you your product to your home by mail, or you can come pick it up. The Jersey Dude. Support my homeboy, James Harrison. And guys, I thank y'all for tuning in on a Saturday. I know you're probably out shopping, doing whatever, spending time with the kids, but thank you for stopping by this podcast and listening to me and commenting and hitting that like button. Please smash that subscribe button. Even if you're a hater, I want to talk to you too. Hit that subscribe and let's boost these numbers up. Let's get to 900 and then to 1,000, and we're going to jam. All right, let's go. Let's make it happen. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to go get myself dressed for this event, and we're going to have a fun time tonight. Hey, look, and I just might get a video with her because I know she's going to be there. All right, so y'all make sure y'all continue to tune in, and let's go. Get Out Your Feeling Sport podcast is becoming #1. Let's go. Peace. There's a whole lot of podcasting going on, but ain't none like this one, though. Hey! Get out your feelings. Hey! Come on. Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey! Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your